Choosing a dog later in life is not the same as choosing one when you are 30. A younger owner might worry about energy, training, or whether a dog fits into a busy schedule. But for an older adult, the questions become quieter and far more personal. Will I be able to lift this dog if they get sick? Will grooming become exhausting? Can I afford the veterinary care they may need? And perhaps most importantly, will this dog truly want to share the slower rhythm of my life? Because the right dog does more than live in your home. They notice when the house feels too quiet. They wait beside the chair where you drink your morning coffee. They give structure to days that sometimes seem to pass without enough reason to leave the house. Today, we're counting down 10 dog breeds that can become wonderful companions for seniors, including a few whose hidden drawbacks may surprise you. And if you believe dogs can make every chapter of life more meaningful, subscribe and stay with us. Because number 1 was bred for something many older adults need more than they realize. Number 10, Cocker Spaniel. Few dogs seem to understand human emotions quite like the Cocker Spaniel. These affectionate dogs usually weigh between 20 and 30 pounds, giving them enough substance to feel sturdy without becoming impossible for many seniors to manage. Their exercise needs are moderate, and regular walks combined with gentle play can usually keep them content. But what makes the Cocker Spaniel special is not simply its manageable size, it is sensitivity. These dogs notice changes in routine, tone of voice, and emotional atmosphere. For an older adult living alone, that sensitivity can create a powerful feeling of being noticed. A cocker may follow you from room to room, rest nearby while you read, and quietly become part of the emotional rhythm of your day. However, that beautiful coat requires frequent brushing and professional grooming. Their long ears also need regular cleaning because ear infections can become recurring problems. The Cocker Spaniel offers deep affection, but that companionship comes with ongoing care. And the next dog requires far less exercise, yet may bring far greater veterinary concerns. Number 9, French Bulldog. The French Bulldog seems almost designed for a slower lifestyle. Compact, affectionate, and usually satisfied with short walks and indoor companionship. Frenchies adapt remarkably well to apartments and smaller homes. They do not need hours of exercise, and their short coats make routine grooming relatively simple. For an older person who spends more time at home, their desire to stay close can feel deeply comforting. A French Bulldog may happily spend an afternoon beside you without demanding constant activity. But this convenience hides an important reality. Their flat facial structure can cause serious breathing difficulties. Heat sensitivity, skin problems, spinal conditions, and unexpected veterinary expenses can turn a seemingly low-maintenance companion into a complicated responsibility. For seniors living on fixed incomes, those risks deserve serious consideration. Sometimes the easiest dog to live with today can become one of the hardest dogs to care for tomorrow. Fortunately, the next breed offers something French Bulldogs often struggle to provide: a better balance between manageable size and long-term adaptability. Number 8, Havanese. The Havanese weighs only about 7 to 13 pounds, but unlike some extremely delicate toy breeds, these dogs are surprisingly sturdy. That matters more as owners grow older. Lifting a dog into a car, helping them onto furniture, or carrying them during an emergency becomes much easier when your companion is small enough to handle safely. Havanese dogs need only moderate exercise. Short walks, indoor play, and regular interaction are usually enough to keep them satisfied. They are intelligent, responsive to gentle training, and remarkably adaptable when routines or living situations change. But their greatest strength may be emotional. Havanese dogs genuinely enjoy participating in human life. They do not simply occupy the same house. They watch, follow, respond, and become involved in daily routines. Their coat requires regular care, although keeping it in a short puppy cut can make grooming considerably easier. For someone entering a quieter stage of life, the Havanese can make an empty home feel occupied again. But our next dog brings a uniquely American personality to senior companionship. Number 7, Boston Terrier. Known as the American gentleman, the Boston Terrier combines a compact body with a cheerful and engaging personality. Weighing roughly 12 to 25 pounds, they are small enough for many seniors to manage while remaining sturdier than extremely tiny breeds. Their short coat is easy to maintain. Their exercise needs are relatively modest, and many are satisfied with short walks, followed by long periods of relaxation near their owners. Boston Terriers also bring humor into the home. Their expressive faces and playful behavior can turn ordinary routines into small moments of entertainment, something that becomes surprisingly valuable when days begin to feel repetitive. However, their flat faces create breathing and heat-related risks. Veterinary care can become expensive if respiratory problems develop. The Boston Terrier can bring laughter and companionship, but seniors must consider whether they are prepared for those potential medical challenges. And the next dog may be much smaller, yet its personality can fill an entire house. Number 6, Pomeranian. A Pomeranian may weigh only 3 to 7 pounds, but nobody remembered to tell them they are small. These dogs are confident, alert, intelligent, and deeply interested in everything happening around them. Their tiny size makes them easy to carry, transport, and physically manage, which can be especially valuable for seniors with limited strength. They do not require extensive exercise, although short walks and mental stimulation help prevent boredom. For someone living alone, a Pomeranian can bring tremendous energy into an otherwise quiet home. They notice visitors, react to sounds, follow routines, and make their presence impossible to ignore. But they can also bark frequently, require regular coat care, and their delicate bodies make falls or accidental injuries a serious concern. A Pomeranian gives you companionship with personality, but the next breed offers something different, a cheerful nature that seems almost designed to lift the emotional atmosphere of a home. Number 5, Bichon Frise. The Bichon Frise is one of those dogs that seems to carry happiness into the room. Small but relatively sturdy, these dogs are easier for many seniors to lift and manage than larger breeds, while avoiding some of the fragility associated with extremely tiny dogs. Their exercise needs are moderate. Daily walks and indoor play usually provide enough activity without overwhelming an older owner. Bichons are outgoing, affectionate, and naturally interested in people. That matters because the best dog for a senior does more than provide companionship. Sometimes they encourage connection. A cheerful dog can start conversations with neighbors, create reasons to go outside, and make visits from family members feel more engaging. Their low-shedding coat is appealing, but it requires professional grooming and regular maintenance. Still, for seniors who want a dog that brings movement, interaction, and optimism into everyday life, the Bichon Frise deserves serious consideration. But our next dog asks for even less exercise and offers something many people living alone quietly crave: constant closeness. Number 4, Maltese. For centuries, the Maltese has been bred for companionship, and it shows. Weighing under 7 pounds, these tiny dogs are remarkably easy to carry and manage. Short walks and indoor play can satisfy most of their physical needs, making them suitable for seniors with reduced mobility. But their greatest strength is their desire for human closeness. A Maltese does not need an adventure every day. Sometimes sitting beside you is enough. For an older person who has lost a spouse, lives far from family, or simply spends long hours alone, that quiet presence can become emotionally significant. The dog waiting beside the bed in the morning or resting on your lap at night becomes part of the structure of daily life. Their coat requires regular grooming, and their small bodies must be handled carefully.
But few breeds understand the role of companion as naturally as the Maltese. And yet, the next dog may form an even deeper emotional attachment to the person who cares for them. Number 3. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel seems almost built around affection. Weighing approximately 13 to 18 pounds, Cavaliers are easy for many seniors to manage and require only moderate exercise. They enjoy gentle walks, comfortable homes, and above all, being close to their people. These dogs often follow owners from room to room, rest beside them for hours, and respond strongly to human attention. For a senior seeking emotional companionship, that devotion can be extraordinary. But loving a Cavalier can also carry emotional and financial risks. The breed has a significant predisposition to mitral valve disease and other inherited health problems. Regular monitoring, medication, and veterinary treatment can become expensive. That creates a painful contradiction. The dogs that are easiest to love can sometimes become the hardest to watch grow old. Our next breed offers a different kind of companionship, one built not only on affection, but on intelligence and communication. Number 2. Miniature Poodle. The miniature poodle is not a passive companion. It watches you, it learns your habits, and it wants to participate. Usually weighing around 10 to 15 pounds. Miniature poodles are easy for many seniors to manage physically while remaining sturdy and athletic. They need moderate daily exercise and more mental stimulation than some breeds on this list, but that can become an advantage for older adults who want to stay engaged. Training new behaviors, practicing commands, or solving simple puzzle toys gives both dog and owner something meaningful to do together. Poodles are highly intelligent, responsive to positive reinforcement, and low shedding. Professional grooming is necessary, but predictable grooming appointments may be easier to manage than unpredictable medical expenses associated with breeds carrying severe structural health problems. For seniors who want a dog that keeps both the body and mind active, the miniature poodle is difficult to beat. But the number 1 breed does not need constant adventure, complicated training, or endless activity to feel fulfilled. What it wants most is remarkably simple: your company. Number 1. Shih Tzu. The Shih Tzu was never bred to hunt across fields, herd livestock, or run for miles. It was bred to be close to people. And perhaps that is why this breed fits so naturally into the lives of many older adults. Weighing roughly 9 to 16 pounds, the Shih Tzu is small enough to manage, but sturdy enough to avoid some of the fragility seen in smaller toy breeds. Its exercise needs are low. Short daily walks and gentle indoor play are usually enough. They adapt well to apartments, smaller homes, and predictable routines. Their long coat requires grooming, but keeping it in a short puppy cut can dramatically reduce daily maintenance. Like other short-faced breeds, they also require careful attention during hot weather, and responsible health screening remains important. But what makes the Shih Tzu special is not convenience, it is presence. These dogs are content to sit beside you while you read, sleep nearby while you rest, and follow you through routines that might seem insignificant to everyone else. They do not care how fast you walk. They do not care whether your days are exciting. They care that you are there. And as people grow older, perhaps that becomes one of the most valuable qualities any companion can offer. Because for many seniors, a dog becomes far more than a pet. They become the reason to get out of bed when the house feels too quiet, the familiar footsteps following you from room to room, and the living presence that reminds you someone is still waiting for you to come home. Dogs cannot stop time, and they cannot replace the people we have lost. But they can make ordinary days feel meaningful again. If you believe the bond between people and dogs becomes even more precious with age, subscribe to the channel and stay with us. There are still many things our dogs have been trying to teach us about love, loyalty, and growing older together.